21st, 2023. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, this meeting has been duly advertised in the South Jersey Times and the Sentinel. The municipal clerk of the township has been duly notified, and the requirements of posting of notices have been met. If you would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You call the roll, please.
Bellis? Here. Caselli?
Here.
Franklin? Here. Bawanski?
Here.
Cunningham?
Here.
Doyle?
Here.
Fregoso?
Here.
Michael?
Here.
Trace? Bryant?
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. We don't have any presentations this evening, so we'll move right to our first public comment portion. I make a motion we open to the public for a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Anyone from the public wish to be heard on agenda items? Seeing none, I make a motion to close. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. We do have a necessity to go into executive session this evening to review the HR agenda and give you an update on some personnel issues. I guess at this point, we can't really move forward on the agenda without the human resources stuff. Before we do that, I'll run through the reports as well. We're waiting for Mr. Chasey. He's going to update us on that.
He's here.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, then I make a motion we move into executive session 6:02.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
We're moving in here or somewhere else?
I don't know.
We stay here, yeah. I think we're there.
So we're going. Yeah. We're trying to get out of here. Madam Executive, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. I don't have anything as far as a board president's report for this month. Do you have anything from NJS? Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming there's no liaison reports since it's gone through summer, right? Anybody have anything on that? We have our minutes from July 24th. If you've had a chance to review them, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as listed. I have a second.
Second.
Any questions or changes?
That was
All in favor for the minutes?
Aye.
Any abstentions?
Abstain.
Noted.
All right, human resources, we just went through that in our executive session, so there's no further questions. With that, I make a motion to approve human resources items G1 through G15 is recommended by the superintendent. Do I have a second?
Second.
If there's no other comments or questions, call the roll, please, Kristen.
Franklin?
Yes.
Bawanski?
Yes.
Cunningham?
Yes.
Doyle?
Yes.
Fregoso?
Yes.
Michael?
Yes.
Bellis?
Yes.
Caselli?
Yes.
Bryant?
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, education items.
Yep, only two things. So H3, we have a few fundraisers there. Mr. Peters has a few listed for approval. And then we have one presenting, one of our staff members presenting at the September 5th service. Also H6, just a couple of housekeeping items. We do the evaluation rubrics each year, and they are the same. And we have to submit a statement of insurance for our PD plan, the mentoring plan.
Are there any questions? Hearing none, I make a motion to approve education items H1 through H6 as recommended by the superintendent. Do I have a second?
Second.
If there's no other questions, call the roll, please.
Michael?
Yes.
Bellis?
Yes.
Caselli?
Yes.
Franklin?
Yes.
Bawanski?
Yes.
Cunningham?
Yes.
Doyle?
Yes.
Fregoso?
Yes.
Bryant?
Yes.
Motion carries.
General administration looks like it's pretty much empty.
Well, I1 has our attendance, has our enrollment, and then our drill from the summer school. That's it. Just those two.
Assuming there's no questions on that, so I'll make a motion to approve general administration items I1 through I6 as recommended. Do I have a second?
Second.
So seconded by everyone. If there's no other questions,
After we all got
when you get a chance, call the roll, please.
Fredoso?
Yes.
Michael?
Yes.
Bellis?
Yes.
Casali?
Yes.
Chambellini?
Yes.
Kowalski?
Yes.
Cunningham?
Yes.
Doyle?
Yes.
Grant?
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, operations church, looks like you got all the beginning of cool stuff here listed.
Some things, yes. So there's claims, budget transfers, board secretary report. Claims are for August, payroll's July. Budget transfers are June, as well as the board secretary report and treasurer report. Does anybody have any questions on claims? Seeing none, moving on. 5, 6 are none. 7, we have 1 out-of-district tuition placement as listed. 8 and 9 are none. For 10, transportation contracts as listed. Questions on those? 11, 12, 13 are none. Item number 14, the usual disposal of our buses that are out of service. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as listed. Questions, concerns, comments?
Do we need to replace them this year?
Yes and no. It's a loaded question. The budget did not have money in there to replace them. However, most of these have already been in the replacement schedule. We've got enough new ones that we can handle not having these. Item 15 are 23-24 bus routes. The animal, the bus driver, and/or aide, and the schools that the route is applicable to. Coinciding with that is number 16, 23-24, yearly backups and cul-de-sacs in order of street.
Yeah, I just put my hand down, sorry. The action was just laughing.
Questions on that? Seeing none. Item 17, we have 2 additional contracts to approve. Hewitt Psychiatric, basically a per evaluation on their schedule, as well as Gloucester County for auxiliary services.
Can I just a comment?
Sure.
Going into the office, it's the same amount as a telemedicine. Didn't seem to make sense to me. Whether we both be the same thing.
Still the time for the professional.
Okay.
We did ask about that
You
too,
did?
but yes. Number 18, a bilingual speech evaluation approval. I believe we did the same motion last year. It was just a different person performing the evaluations. Same price as well. Item 19, one-to-one nursing services contract for 1 student. The LPN rates and the RN rates listed. Item number 20 are the 2 new first-year leases for Chromebooks. Every year we approve just the initial first year, as we have listed for 4 years. That's it for operations.
Are there any questions on operations?
Yes.
Please.
For GCSSS auxiliary service fees, why did the teacher assistant go up more than $100?
I would have to double check with them on the specific cost.
But that's not
I
a service we use.
Yeah.
We hire our own paras.
No, actually, I see, it's, you have it in the notes at the bottom, they
Yeah.
give them a 50-cent raise, which
Exactly.
results in, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I know you don't use them for specific ones, but I
Okay.
think that was it, so that's why I didn't ask.
Any other questions on operations? I make a motion to approve operations committee items J1 through J20 as recommended by the superintendent. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any other comments or questions? If not, call roll, please.
Cunningham?
Yes.
Doyle?
Yes.
Fredoso?
Yes.
Michael?
Yes.
Bellis?
Yes.
Casali?
Yes.
Chambellini?
Yes.
Orlowski,
Yes.
Brant.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. We have our old business listed here. We are going to add, as Michelle Cunningham pointed out, just a standing item for the consolidation. I'm assuming there's probably no update on consolidation for this month. Yeah. And I'm assuming everybody completed their board self-evaluation. As the deadline was yesterday.
I did not, I could not get in, so I had Zoom field.
Okay. We'll give you a pass. I'm looking at Franklin.
It's interesting because I did email them
I did for
about
once.
your access.
I couldn't even get on the site.
Jason, did you do it?
They
I
said
did,
my
last night.
email was.
It was before midnight, so it was still on the 20th.
So.
I didn't know, I thought it was due last weekend, so I did it last weekend.
Jason, the regionalization information, when those the two gentlemen from Rowan came in, they kind of said possibly September there would be a result of their study.
I think the grant was just approved.
Yeah, so the finance piece was,
I know, but he did say,
right,
based on that.
yeah, it's not going to be done in September.
I'm just saying.
Right.
So I think we have to, make sure that's on the agenda, like you said.
Yeah, so I just wrote myself know at it, and I'll try to reach out to see if they can get some progress update.
Anything they say, we like.
Got it.
So there's no other old business?
Well, did we get a date for September? Terry never even got back to me.
You're talking about for the retreat?
Yeah. Is she getting those results, I guess, from the self-eval? Does she get those?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all automatically
Similar to like when
correlated,
we
the
did
same as
CSA,
CSA.
right? Yeah,
So
okay.
that's why I didn't see anything from her today, so I'm assuming, at some point she'll see
Well,
that.
can somebody email her and let her know that we've completed it and how we want to go forward?
You had reached out to her before, right?
Mhm.
About, would you mind
I can do it.
following up with it? Yeah. And if you can update, if she gets back, you update me, we'll get it into the update. for everybody.
Yeah, send it to me, I'll send it, but
No new business listed? Anybody have anything for new business?
I just had a couple things. One, I had sent, and this is just a follow-up, I had sent a link, God bless you, God bless you, to Troy and Jason in regards to the state is offering free tutoring for third and fourth graders. And Troy emailed me back and let me know that he and Jamie had said it on the Q&A session, I guess it was. I'm sorry, I thought you said you did, I apologize, sorry, Amy and Jamie did. To see if it's something we might be able, but hopefully if we can get there's a lot of money out there for it, we could get some high impact tutoring for our third and fourth graders that's free. So just to let the board know that that was something that I had shared. The other thing that I was looking at is there's another district that I watched their board meetings. What they did was they have a tab on their website that just lists all the fundraisers for the district. So like if a family's going to go out somewhere, they can go click on that tab and see if there's any kind of fundraiser going on for Main Road or Janvier or Ritter, and they can go there and spend their money there and get the fundraiser. So I didn't know if that was something we might want to do in the district or if we could do, but basically a spot on the website where all the fundraisers that are going on or upcoming are on there. So families can just go right to that tab.
Who's that?
Washington Township does it, yeah, they just initiated it.
I mean, do we do much of that here? Like, I mean, the fundraising thing is like a one-off
I mean,
type
because
thing.
PTAs do, sometimes student council. I mean, if you put all of them together, it's probably worth,
Right.
And I don't know if it could just be something where who's ever.
It's good. As a mom before, usually I forget about that stuff until the day they come home and they go, we're going to McDonald's, right? See Mr. Peters? And I'm like, I wasn't going to McDonald's, see Mr. Peters. So it would be good to, it's hard to find that stuff if you maybe threw out with all the papers they bring home, somewhere that you can easily find that stuff, so it would be
Take a
good.
look at that.
Yeah.
Sometimes that stuff is hard to find.
Especially if you do have kid, it wasn't my idea, I'm not taking any credit for that, especially if you have kids in
Yeah.
different schools,
Yeah.
make it a little easier.
It sounds to me like what you're describing in Washington Township, they must have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You can go on like at any given time and there's a fundraiser
Well,
happening somewhere.
I mean,
but-
probably, their district is much larger than ours,
Right.
they're K-12, but
There's also more places to eat.
Right. We should have some way to tell the PTA to include other establishments, you know?
They do Danny's and Tony's too sometimes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
maybe
Sometimes-
like
sometimes
Kavanaugh's or like
Texas
Coastal
Road
Valley, I can support that. but-
Yeah, yeah.
that's it.
So I think we probably need to coordinate with PTAs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how we could
Site,
set up, I don't, the logistics of it, honestly, I'm not looking for someone to have another job to do, but if it's something that's easily,
You know, speaking of the fundraisers and the PTAs, I mean, I don't know who has the contact for all them. I mean, assuming the principals work with them. Mr. Krivick's not here, so maybe you can relay the message, but I noticed that they never do anything in Community Day. Like, they don't, the PTA people, like, I wonder if they don't know that they can, like, because there's a lot of people doing stuff there to raise money. Like, I wonder why they're not doing,
Maybe it's a competition thing, you know?
well,
Right.
I mean, it's our property though, so, I mean, who
Maybe
cares?
they have
Like,
kids that are
Right.
involved
I mean,
in sports and
right.
stuff, and
Well, I was just curious.
Yeah, they're the same moms that are running the little league and the little
Yeah.
soccer and, you know.
I'm just trying to generate some money once today.
good job.
Anything else for new business?
I would like to, if we can get the liaison report started for like September, October, anything that's already
The
planned.
activities. Yeah, we're gonna update that.
Just so I can-
Yep, plan ahead.
Yeah.
Got it.
Any other new business? All right. If not, I'll make a motion. We open to the public. 6:51, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Anybody from the public wish to be here? Just click that. Seeing no one, I make a motion, we close. Do I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, our next meeting is September the 18th, PM, so combined meeting.
By meeting, we'll meet the new staff too. New staff will be joining us.
Yes, best of luck to the principals and teaching staff on the start of the school year. Hopefully it's good as always, and we'll see you in September. Make a motion, we adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I give her two.
Yeah.
Well, I thought when I hit that.